Did you know that your saltwater pool is actually chlorinated? If you're new to caring for a saltwater pool, you may not know that the water is actually chlorinated. In fact, it has ideally the same amount of free chlorine as any regular pool. The difference lies in how the sanitizer is administered to your pool water. With a saltwater system, you put salt into your pool instead of chlorine. Your salt chlorine generator then zaps, it's a super technical term, the saline solution, salty water, turning the salt into hypochlorous acid and sodium hypochlorite, the compound which is commonly known as chlorine. Because the electrolysis, or zapping process, occurs as the salt water passes through the chlorinator, the chlorine is added slowly and steadily around the clock. Your chlorinator won't ever provide a massive dose of pure chlorine to your pool all at once. So the water is softer, gentler for swimmers' skin, hair, and eyes. The downside is it can also make it easier for algae to grow if you let your pool chemistry slip even a little. Most saltwater chlorinators have the option to boost chlorine output to 100% for 24 hours. And doing so increases the chlorine output, immediately raising the free chlorine concentration in your pool water. This mode is meant to be used whenever your pool experiences a heavy bather load, which is lots of swimmers. Rain increases the water volume, or you've added more water after evaporation, or your water's just looking a little cloudy. You'll also superchlorinate weekly, just as you would add shock to a regular chlorine pool to eliminate chloramines and bather-introduced contaminants. But the boost mode isn't strong enough to address algae problems. Since your chlorinator's boost mode can't deliver the goods, you've got to do the work yourself with some standard pool equipment and chemicals. You should have these on hand at all times. Using an algae brush, scrub as much of your pool walls and floor as you can reach. The more algae you can free from the walls, the better. Any residue can be better treated by the chlorine after you've scrubbed off the top layers. Use the dosing chart on your shock to determine the recommended dose for your pool size, and then adjust the treatment depending on the type of algae in your saltwater pool. Just a little green algae, double the usual shock treatment. A lot of dark green algae, triple shock. Mustard algae, this stuff can withstand a lot of chlorine. So triple shock to kill it all the way dead. Black algae, this one's really hard to kill. Quadruple shock. Pink slime, remember, it's bacteria, not really algae. So treat it like you treat any bacterial problem. Quadruple shock. Of course, we recommend using HASA liquid pool chlorine, which is one of the strongest liquid chlorines available on the market. Hey, we hope this video was helpful. For more information about shocking with a salt chlorine generator, or for other pool water related topics, head over to our site at www.hasapools.com. Check us out on some of our other videos on YouTube, Facebook, and LinkedIn. Thanks.